little bit about some services that Joyful Occasions is offering now.
Now, what is Joyful Occasions for the people who don't know
Oh my
what
goodness.
Joyful Occasions is all about?
Everybody knows what Joyful Occasions is.
Tell me about it.
Joyful Occasions is my event planning company, and we do event planning and decor, so decorating. We don't just do weddings. We do a lot of weddings, but we do not do just weddings. We do live events. We do events for entrepreneurs, corporations, companies. We do social events, parties, book signing, launches, watch parties.
Come on.
Everything that you want to do to party and have an event before, we do that event. And we also do weddings.
You do weddings. Now, who have done stuff for? Get name drop. Tell the people who you've done stuff for. The big names, the multi-platinum people, the TV stars, the movie stars, the stripper. I'm being funny, but yeah, all those people.
So, of course, we've done stuff for the world's greatest with Mr. Kenya Crook.
Come on.
We've done stuff with Candy Burris.
Come
we've
on.
done stuff with Monietta Shaw.
Come on.
Ronnie Perry.
Come on.
We've done stuff with RL, the voice of Next.
The voice of Next.
Right, the voice of Next.
Yeah.
We've done stuff with Little G, and
Come
we've done stuff with my favorite, my best friend, Mr. Lenny
on. Your new best friend,
My new best friend.
Mr. Lenny
Love him.
Williams.
So, and we have a lot of things coming up. We're going to be doing some more stuff with Little G, and then we got some stuff coming up, with Tyrese that's going to be coming up. So
Yeah.
things that are coming up.
Right.
So we work around here.
Yeah. We get it in. So, in terms of Joyful Occasions and the services that you offer, you talked about doing wedding stuff, which brings us to what you're going to present, which is a playbook. Tell the people about the playbook. Event planners, wedding planners, actually might be called the wedding planners. Yeah, playbook. Tell the people about that.
Okay. So we decided, we did Bridal Blitz, in case y'all didn't know.
Tell them about Bridal Blitz.
Blitz was a workshop that we did for DIY brides that were planning their own wedding. It was great. It was awesome. I had so much fun. We had vendors there. But the premise of the workshop, the reason that we created it was for those brides that are planning their own wedding, and we needed to make sure that they were on the right track and they had the education and information that they needed, because they don't have those, they can have an awesome wedding, just like everyone deserves, right?
Right.
So after that, what I decided to do was I had a couple calls, and I wanted to make sure that I reach everyone, because everyone, I can only be in one place at one time. My team can only be in one place at one time, or two at the most. So we came up with a couple of services. One of them is going to be a clarity call.
Okay.
And that's going to be generally, it's like a consultation. It's an hour consultation where we'll speak with you, and we'll make sure that you're on the right track for planning your wedding or your event, right? So we're going to go over everything, make sure you have the right, but you know how to pick the vendors, make sure that you're on the right road, just to give you a little bit of clarity, hence a clarity call, right?
Right.
So then the next one that we have, when we have our wedding planners playbook right here, is going to be the clarity call time 50, right? So basically what we're going to do the same thing, is we're going to make sure that you're on the right road, you have all the information, direction, education that you need to plan your wedding, but we're also going to make sure that you have the tools that you need, okay? So we're going to give you this book. This is going to be a book that you will love, okay? It has everything in here. This book has things, and I'm going to show it to you, but there's everything in here from, let me get it over, from wedding invitation etiquette, right?
Okay.
People do not know how to address envelopes when addressing for a wedding. Sometimes you're not sure if the person is married and they're separate, how do I address wedding envelope? If there's two people that are living together, how do I address if they're not married? Or, if there's children that we want to invite. So all that information is covered, right, in this booklet. You're also going to have, for every vendor that you will need for your event, as you can see, they're going to be labeled. This one just happens to be for the wedding cake. This is going to be estimates and questions that you're going to ask the vendors that you use. You'll be able to take the booklet with you. For example, if you're going to taste a wedding cake, there's every question in here that you need to ask them about your wedding cake. Are they able to service you? Do they use fondant? Do they use buttercream? Are they able to accommodate, if you have 500 people, can they make a wedding cake for 500 people? Do they have the flavors that you, any question that you can think of for any type of vendor is going to be in this book. So
what was the inspiration behind creating this type of booklet?
inspiration behind it was just to make sure that we're able to service everyone. Like I said, everyone for whatever reason does not have a wedding planner when they're planning or an event planner. Sometimes it's economic. Sometimes it's just you just want to do it yourself, right? But you're not sure how to do it. So the inspiration was to make sure that we don't leave anybody out. We want to make sure that if you need us, that you're able to reach us in one way or the other.
If there were a top 3 in terms of questions people should be asking when they're trying to basically audition an event planner, wedding planner,
Right.
what 3 questions, top 3 questions in your mind should they be asking?
The one of the top questions is about your experience.
Okay.
How much experience do you have? How many weddings have you planned? Do you even plan weddings? There's a lot of event planners that do different type of events. What's your specialty? The other thing is, what is your niche? What do you specialize in? I myself specialize in stress-free planning. I like for my clients to be able to just come in there and everything is done for them.
And she is the bomb because again, whenever I have events and she does all events, whenever I walk into a room, that's all I have to do is just walk into a room and everything is done and everything is timed out, everything is planned out to where, again, all I have to do is just walk into a room and everything is set. You don't have to, before I would have, that anxiety of, okay, it's such and such here. Did the caterers do this? Because again, a lot of stuff that I hired her to do, I used to do. So I understand how hard it is, but she makes it look very effortless.
Right. And so that's what I do. I like for my clients to be catered to. I just want them to come, do their event, and leave. And then I also want to be able to make sure that everything remains calm. A lot of times when you're having a wedding or an event, things happen. People start to get stressed out. Things don't show up on time. Things break. Things fall. Right? So we want to make sure you should be able to keep everything fun and lighthearted. So when you're meeting with your event planner, you need to make sure that you guys mesh, right? You don't want someone that's totally opposite from you, with different personality. You don't want someone in there that's high strung and hyper, and they're out of control. You want to make sure that when you're meeting with an event planner or you're auditioning event planners, ask them these questions. And the main thing is, what is your experience? How long have you been doing this? You can even simply ask me, well, who have you worked with? Like, what do you do? Like, what are you going to be able to do? Make sure that they have the services that you need. Some wedding planners do full wedding planning. I do both, but everybody doesn't do that. So if you're looking for full and you're interviewing a wedding planner that's not the wedding plan for you,
right?
Because they're not going to be able to serve you what you need. Some people do decorating. I decorate as well. So make sure that you are looking for someone and that you're getting someone that's able to accommodate your needs and they're going to be able to listen to you. You don't want to come there and it's all about their wedding. It's just like something that they want and they don't listen to you and you don't have what you want for your wedding day.
Now, do a lot of people make the mistake of just thinking that anybody can do this? So if they sometimes people try to cost cut by hiring their aunties or that deaconess on the church board. So give me some of the horror stories that you've had to kind of clean up for people who try to take the shortcut of hiring auntie.
Right. So we have a lot of people. I get probably about 30% of my business is people who have thought they could do the wedding themselves and they get down to about the last 2 weeks and realize they can't, and we have to go in there and fix it. We have people that have forgot to order invitations, and send out any invitation. We don't know who coming to the wedding, who's not coming. Forgot that part. We have people that want us to do just a day of, but you didn't think about if I'm coming in to do just a day of, that's what you hired me to do. That's what I'm doing. So who's gonna put these chair covers on? And we're using the same chairs for the wedding and the reception. You don't have anybody to move the chairs, so you need to plan all that stuff. We have so many people that think they can do this themselves. Some people can't. You still do it yourself, even if you can whole wedding. If you're getting married, you can get married and set up, decorate, and orchestrate and make sure everything is delivered, set up, and on time. Plus, get into your gown and get your hair. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
You can't do that. Right. So we've had horror stories where people have tried to do that. Weddings have been hours late. We even had somebody call me, and I wasn't even doing their wedding. They had consulted with me. They decided to do it themselves. She called me on the morning of her wedding and asked me if I could please come down there.
The morning
of her wedding, she said, "Can you please come down here, and if you could just make sure I get down the aisle, I promise. And she paid me double because it was the day of. But she did need someone. She realized at the last minute that you cannot do it all. So we've had people that try. It doesn't work well. It doesn't work well. So even if you don't want to hire someone the whole time, make sure that you're smart enough to get someone in there at least the day of to assist you and have all those little details taken care of for you.
And where can the people find you? Because let me also say this too for the people watching. Toni is going to be doing some shows on the Kenya Crooks Network for me, and basically she's going to show you how you can create better events, things that you can do to make even parties that you have at your home a success. So we're going to do a bunch of stuff and feature and show how awesome she is. So stay tuned for that. So how else can they find you too?
You can find me, you can email me at toni@joyful-occasions.com. You can give me a call. My number is 706-304-0062. You can go to any of my social media. You can find me on Facebook at Joyful Occasions or Toni Ollie. We have Instagram, we have Twitter. I have just about everything thanks to Miss Chris, because now I know that social media is very important. We have every social media platform, so you can reach me in any way. Again, the best way to reach me is by email. That's Toni@joyful-occasions.com, and I'll respond to all my emails within 24 hours. So just email me.
That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Toni Ollie, my official party planner, my event planner, and she is the owner of
The Wedding Planner Playbook.
The Wedding Planner's Playbook, baby. We go.
Peace.
Peace.